Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Johnson's Lions going up against Wallace's Vikings. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 7 matchup.
And Sam Martin is set now to kick it away. Now as we go to the field, it's Cordero Patterson back deep for the kickoff. We're underway here. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Tebow's looking ready to get his offense going. He has not thrown a single interception so far this season.
Tim Tebow's never going to be a 65% completion quarterback. There's no doubt about that. But it's all the other intangibles that he brings to the table that can help your team win.
First down at the 26. Handoff out of the eye. Tackle made by Levy that time. And now they'll try over again on second down. Tebow's on the move. Rudolph's got it. On a pass, had some heat on it.
Nowadays, we see it all the time, don't we? Quarterbacks break and contain, stepping up in the pocket, getting outside, and more we're seeing these guys are getting better at throwing the football while on the run.
Second down following the run. Kyle Rudolph with the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Gresham can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Tebow's going to take off with it. And now he'll slide.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
First and goal from the 6. Runs it in for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Stafford's the man in charge of this offense here today. Last week he threw for over 250 yards.
The Lions do a good job with Matt Stafford. They know what his strengths are. One of his strengths, throwing the football down the field with ease, so they call a lot of plays to show that arm off.
Bell's lined up as the single back. First down at the 31. To the outside, Bell. And a flag comes out.
Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. First down at the 30. Bell's got on the handoff. Picks up about 2. And now let's take a look at the Lions offense. Middle of the road when it comes to passing yards on the season. Perhaps this week in practice they figured something out. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Stafford with the give. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down and 3. The Lions now move the chains.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 4 on the play. The Lions snap it at the 41. Stands in the pocket. Joseph takes down the quarterback.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
The Lions will take the snap from the 35. Scans the field. It's intercepted.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. First down at the 25. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today. The first quarter comes to a close, and we're seeing a low-scoring defensive battle. We'll be back after this. We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there and then that first series or two, they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
First down following the long play. The defense gets a sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. The Vikings snap it at the 26. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Jones is really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Pass is intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. That pick gives them a chance to perhaps take the lead here early in the second if they can put together a drive.
Jim, I'm really anxious to see what the offensive coordinator calls here in this situation. He's got to be smart and show this defense something they haven't seen already.
That leads us to second down. Here's the handoff. Bell is tackled down.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
3rd down and 6. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. Middle of the 2nd quarter, and this offense continues to struggle, Phil.
Sooner or later, they got to find some rhythm out there. And, you know, maybe it's a trick play that can get them started. Sometimes a reverse, a flea flicker, plays like that can get your offense feeling good and playing better.
The Vikings back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
Rudolph's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his 3rd catch of the day. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Let's go.
Tebow's on the move. And there's a great catch. The Vikings come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Looking long, and it's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Lays out and makes the catch. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. Welker's caught his 1st touchdown of the season.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. Welker's probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive. A drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. The Vikings setting up for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. The Lions offense failed to muster a single 1st down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Second and 10. Matt Stafford to who else? Calvin Johnson. The Lions have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. Patterson's going to take this one from the 12. Gains 16.
Patterson's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness. That allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Vikings have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the 1st half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys on the back and say, keep it going. I think they will.
1st and 10. Very nearly intercepted. 2nd down now. Grabs it with one hand. The Vikings have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. It's over to Welker. Intercepted! Tackles made. Not much has gone right for this team, Phil, but the interception might just be the spark that the offense can feed off of before halftime.
Yeah, if you want a spark on the offensive side, you got to get the offensive line to play better. When they play better, it helps all the skilled people. That's what needs to happen right now. Bell is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half. The Vikings in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. Ford Field is the site of today's game. Jim Nance once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. The Vikings lead, and you know why. Tebow's, of course, been at the head of that attack.
Man, what a day he is having it. And when you get open, it doesn't matter if you're wide open or it's a tight window. He is putting the football right on the money. What an impressive display of throwing the football.
The third quarter begins with this play. He's got the catch. Stephen Tullett in on the play. First down at the 44. Welker can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Looking across the middle, underneath, and incomplete that time.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation, so you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Could have been intercepted.
The Vikings don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Vikings not punting, going to go for it on 4th down. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Tebow's taking off. Still powering ahead. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
The Vikings that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 41. Bell's taken down at the 49.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 2. Bell's taking the handoff. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
When you're behind in the football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
1st and 10. And it's complete to Golden Tate.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Stafford dropping back to pass once again. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Airing it out, and it's batted down.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out.
Drives it through for the field goal.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Signals fair catch. The Vikings seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Tebow's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, a quarterback's going to lose confidence.
And Wallace there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down, offense readying for the snap. It's over to Welker. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Welker is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
There's a flag out. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. The Vikings snap it up at the 26. It's over to Welker. It's Wes Welker with the grab. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Breaks free. That's a gain of 6. Peterson lines up in the backfield. 2nd down, 4 to go. The give. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down at the 31. Gresham's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Finds Gresham. Vikings in the end zone. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
They're setting up the return. Ducks out of bounds. That return's good for about 23. The Lions step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal. When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
First down and 10. Bell's handed the football. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 2 to go. They'll go ground, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. Coming to the line at the 48. Bell is in the backfield. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Then by far that time. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Stafford finds Calvin Johnson.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
The Vikings lined up in the nickel. The Lions have it at the 39. And Tate has the reception. And that's a gain of 9.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Stafford's now completed 4 in a row. Fourier is the target.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
The Lions have it at the 29. Oh, and almost picked off that time. On the way, 3rd down. The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. Stafford in shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
The Lions really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Lions have it at the 29. Fuller's, that's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Lions with the PAT to come. The point after try is in the books. The Vikings will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 20-10.
The Lions setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick. The receiving team has the recovery. The quarterback matchup has been lopsided today, but the game certainly isn't. It's a close one, Phil.
Yeah, all that matters is that scoreboard. And if you're the quarterback that's not having that great game statistically, who cares? Just find a way to win the game.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. First down at the 41. Peterson's taking it on the screen. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. Throws the pass. And it's knocked down.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, and it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
Peterson, solo, back set. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Wins there to make the tackle.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
And 6 for the Vikings. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the 4th quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
The Vikings are ready to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Here's Tate taking the field. And what a hugely disappointing game this has been for him personally, as well as the team as a whole.
Yeah, you know what? It's just a disappointment all around. And I got to give the coaches a lot of fault here. They just didn't adjust their game plan, so it didn't allow their star player to go out there and dominate.
You're not going to blame the player at all, huh?
Well, sometimes you got to cut the player a break.
The Lions take it from the 28. He'll throw it over the middle. Over the middle, and incomplete that time. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. The corners retreating. Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. Stafford over to Johnson. He's got a little bit of daylight here. That's reception number 4 for him. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Now 1st and 10. Smith there to make the tackle.
The Lions have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
That's second down coming up. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Joseph's the one who made the big stop. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Stafford's got everybody split out wide. Stafford's got it in the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Lions turned the ball over on downs.
Fuller's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
Incomplete.
Rudolph's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Vikings load up the backfield for this next play. Looking across the middle. And they are in on Peterson. The Vikings did not have their best effort last week in the passing game, but that has turned around today. Tebow's been in the film room, and boy, does it show.
It does show. We're talking about a quarterback. As we talked to him, Jim, he was steamed about last week's effort, and he has turned it around here today.
And the catch is made by Welker. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Tebow's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Setting up now at the 44-yard line. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Throws the pass. And it's complete to Gresham. Quinn's going to make the tackle.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. Tebow's going to scramble. Ansah with the sack. The Vikings call a timeout. Their first. Setting up now at the 45. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. Tebow standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The grab is made by Rudolph. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. This will be the 8th play of this drive. 3rd down and 11. All the way home, just in time, a late touchdown. And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single game mark. for the most yards in a game in NFL history.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Lions offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. First down at the 20. Long ball to Calvin Johnson, and it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Surveys. Johnson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. Another win here today, and we're starting to think maybe we could talk undefeated season. I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, well, it is crazy, and the pressure truly does build against undefeated teams. But that is a pressure that you like, and I say it to you all the time. Athletes love it when you look at them. Well, we're going to look at them now. Let's see if they can go undefeated.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.